All right, YouTube. So, on Brett Baer's special report today, Chris Wallace was filling in, and the whatever happened to segment, which is the the second to last segment. I think it's this week in sound bites or whatever. But anyways, they're talking about the military parade and how it's going to cost anywhere from 10 million to 30 million. I want to go ahead and just throw out my idea about this. I think it would be a really good idea to throw a military parade and spend 30 million on it. But, big but, we need to get everybody home. We need to get everybody home where they're not at a already like permanent military base, like or like an actual military installation, like somewhere in South Korea or Germany, but like in the actual war zones, like Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq. Let's bring them all home, folks. Let's bring them all home. And all that money that we save, it's going to cost money to get them back, obviously, to transport everybody. But look, all the money that we've been spending there, like the last few decades, or the last couple decades, almost the last couple decades, it just hasn't gone, it hasn't helped anybody. But think about, if we were to cease those operations, all that money that would be left over, basically you could use 30 million. 30 million would be peanuts, So I like the idea of a military parade, but we need to have it mean something. I would actually be very opposed to the idea of having a military parade while having the boys overseas not being able to participate. I'm talking like a grand parade, like 20,000 like hundreds of thousands of soldiers in the streets, man. And us basically just celebrating them coming home like we did in World War II. That would be the most beautiful thing in the world, and I think it's something that would really, honestly, it would really unite the country. Because I think the one thing that the right and the left can agree on is that war is bad. Well, some of the lefties think that's bad, but, anyways, going back to the main point, I think, a lot of people would probably get their heartstrings pulled out, seeing all those veterans come home, being reunited with their families, and that one video that always gets me is the one, the veteran who comes home, the guardsman, the National Guardsman, and or I think he's like Air Force Reserve, but anyways, a service member comes home and his cat jumps up onto his shoulder, like he's basically standing up, and the cat like just freaking catapults itself onto the veteran. It was really beautiful, and you know what? This is the kind of thing though that we need. Those kind of moments, I think everybody could universally feel very heartfelt about it. But just think about how great it would be. You bring all the folks home from Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, all of the hopefully all the covert ops in Africa, Southeast Asia, other parts that I'm probably not allowed to mention just because but just speculating. Anyways, if you bring them all home, that would be the time to celebrate. Essentially, that would be the time to celebrate because the parade would actually mean something. It's not just paying lip service and basically saying like, "Yeah, we're grateful for you, but we're going to send you into the killing fields," essentially, and have you be completely understaffed in a country where where you're not wanted, which is true. But look, we got to bring them home. We need to bring them home. That would be beautiful. It really would. Thanks for watching, guys. More news to come.